Looks pretty clean to me. Good morning. I did a photography challenge, and it was challenging. Let me tell you guys about it. So to get better at anything, I feel like you've got to get out of your comfort zone, kind of out of your box. Ever since I learned photography, I've been shooting in color. It's just the way I learned to take photos, how I learned to edit photos, and all that kind of stuff. Black and white photography has really been something that I was interested in. And when I picked up this camera, which I've made a video or two about, the Fuji x100F, I kind of started to think more about black and white photography, because I've kind of been into like this film simulation type stuff lately, kind of editing photos that way, and I was like, man, I really want to try black and white photography. And actually something that really inspired me was another video by a YouTuber named Ulysses Aoki, I believe is how you pronounce it. If that's incorrect, I'm sorry. He's a street photographer, I believe in maybe Germany, somewhere in Europe. But he did a year-long black and white photography challenge, which was crazy. I was like, I'm not gonna do it for a year, but I was like, why don't I try that for a week and just see what kind of photos I get, because I've never really tried black and white photography. I mean, I've messed with it a little bit in edits, but I've never set out and gone, I'm going to take photos strictly in black and white, see what I get. So I decided, why don't I do it for a week? So I did. I shot in purely black and white, no matter how badly I wanted to switch back to color. Jotted all my thoughts down in my black notebook, which I bring with me everywhere. And just wanted to share with you guys like some of my thoughts and kind of what I learned. And am I in focus? Yeah. Share with y'all some of the photos and kind of how they turned out. So first off, let me show you some of the photos that I took. So as I mentioned, I took these straight out of camera with this Fuji x100F. I used an Acros film simulation that you can find on Fuji X Weekly, which I'll leave the details for that film simulation right here. That way, if you guys like the way the images came out and you want to try it, you can. But now let's move on to the things that I learned. The first day I shot, it was a little hit or miss. I mean, I felt like I got some decent photos, but I was really just trying to get a feel for the way that black and white photography captures things and is different than color. I was kind of doing street photography as I normally would, but obviously seeing everything through this camera in black and white. So it was very much a feeling out phase. I really liked how simple black and white was. It really took away from all the distraction of color, and I felt like I was able to really just focus on the composition and what I was capturing in the frame versus like I mentioned, the distractions of color. Then as I went on further in the week, I started to really get the handle of it, and I was focusing more on, again, not necessarily like my settings or how, you know, the camera or how the photos were coming out right off the bat, but I kind of got in my groove and focused more on strictly taking the photos, and I felt like they got a little bit better as I went on. My final day of shooting, I felt like I was really in my groove, and the main things I took away from shooting in black and white were, I see why it's so great for documentary photography and things like that, even for portraits, because again, I just feel like there's less distraction in black and white, and it really focuses on the subject or the scene that you're trying to put. I see why people love black and white photography. I feel like the compositions are so unique, and the main thing was it just makes for super interesting shapes, takes certain things and just simplifies it and minimalizes it. I loved the minimalistic feel of black and white photography. So I can confidently say that at the end of my week, I sort of fell in love with black and white photography. Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to going out and shooting in it more. First off, I want to encourage all you guys to get involved in some kind of a photography challenge because it's such a great way to learn and to get better. Whatever you're doing, a photographer, musician, athlete, just try something new, learn a new skill, add to your arsenal of abilities and skills, and it'll make you better. And you never know, kind of like me, you might fall in love with something new. I'm looking forward to shooting some more in black and white. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you liked the black and white photos. I'm looking forward to shooting some more, and I'll throw some up on my Instagram, so follow me there. If you guys like some of the things that I do, some of my work, some of my videos, consider subscribing to the channel. I love being able to share this stuff with you guys and hang out with y'all, and it's a passion of mine is making these photos and these videos, and it's just a lot of fun. So the bigger we can grow the community, the better. I'm gonna go to the gym and work out and then shoot some more photos later. So I'll see y'all later. Peace.